and gentlemen, welcome aboard and to the classic whodunit game of Clue. As a captain on a ship somewhere in the ocean, I'm asking for your help. What you just witnessed was a murder, and it's with a heavy heart. I announce that someone has murdered the beloved Mr. Boddy. He's the victim of foul play, and I need your help to solve this heinous crime.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
I said good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. That's better. Now I understand you're emotional because the entire ship is distraught over the murder of Mr. Boddy, who is not in his light. Mr. Boddy is... One of those cruises. As I was saying, the entire ship is distraught over the murder of Mr. Boddy. Now, Mr. Boddy was a champion skipper in the America's Cup, but his dream was to be the captain of a cruise ship. He had been on board but a few weeks. In an attempt to truly understand his role as captain, he worked with many members of the ship's crew. He was loved by many, hated by few, though I don't understand why anybody would want to see him dead. He was last seen leaving the nightclub at 11 p.m. His body was found shortly after midnight. That may be important. Grab your case files and write it down. Then again, it may not. In the next few moments, you are going to meet our suspects. You're going to hear their alibis. You may even be able to spot a potential murder weapon. Take notes. You are the detectives in this case. And Carnival Breeze, I don't feel like I have to tell you this, but I will anyway. Don't be shy. If you think they're guilty, feel free to boo them. First suspect, step forward, Miss Scarlett.
Oh, stop. I had so much respect for Mr. Boddy. He taught me everything there was to know about sailing. Oh, he taught me everything there was to know about sailing. Oh, he was my friend. Wasn't you, Mr. Boddy? It was his dream to become captain. And he told me that when he became captain, he would make me his first officer. And then, out of nowhere, he fired me. He kicked me off his ship. Oh, it was awful. Oh, the pain. Oh, he just threw me off the ship. But then I found out that he was on this ship. And I had to see for myself. And let him have it. Not like that. He was my friend. I had so much respect for Mr. Boddy.
One thing you need to know about Miss Scarlett is that she is an expert when it comes to rope work. I've seen her tie up a man faster than any boat I've known. I've seen her tie up a boat faster than any man I've known. Miss Scarlett, Where were you the night that Mr. Boddy was murdered?
I was on the Lido deck watching the waves. Alone, they relax me.
Was she guilty?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I said, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? My name is Mr. Green. I'm your friendly everyday cash machine, if you know what I mean. You dig? You see, I'm your environmental officer on board, and you know, I love the environment. It's green. I'm passionate about being green. That's my name, you know. And I also love the color, especially that green color of money. Oh yeah, that's nice. You see, I've been running this underground for crew members only bingo game for years, and it is a invitation only situation, so you know, I'm just communicating with you. It's not really in the casino, but you know, we still play. But Mr. Boddy came on board and he wanted to play. He gambled and he lost. He lost pretty bad, but he was a sore loser. You see, once he lost, he goes and rats me out to the captain. So they come in, they shut down the whole operation, took my cards, my dabbers. He ruined me, they shut down my business. That meant no money. But I'm Mr. Green, your friendly everyday cash machine, if you know what I mean. So I couldn't have done it. You see, I'm already thinking of another way to make this money. And oh yes, this time, I'm thinking chess.
One thing you need to know about Mr. Green. Environmental conservation is a passion of his. He even hosted his underground bingo games by candlelight to save electricity. On the night of the murder, his cabin was searched, but his candlesticks were missing. Mr. Green, where were you the night that Mr. Boddy was murdered?
Well, that's easy. I was in the library reading books on environmental conservation.
Crowd think he's guilty. Next suspect.
Hi guys, my name is Professor Plum. I could not have committed this crime. Look at me, I'm a wimp. I can barely talk to a pretty girl, let alone kill anybody. Hi, Miss Scarlet. Anyways, Mr. Boddy and I were only acquaintances. We just had the same taste in movies. Sci-fi action films. You'll never believe what I had. I had the original, unreleased Star Wars Episode 7, the one where the Ewoks rise up and take over the universe. It was called The Force Ewokans. Obviously, Mr. Boddy wanted it, so he took my laptop without asking, and he deleted a training video I've been working on for 2 years. It was about to go out to the entire Carnival fleet, and I was going to get a plaque from the president of Carnival and everything. But now, I look like a fool. I didn't kill him, though. I'm too weak to kill anybody.
One thing you need to know about Professor Plum. Although claiming to be a weak wimp, recently he claimed he was capable of fixing his own desk in the crew training center. He loaned a wrench that had been missing until the night of the murder, when it was found suspiciously abandoned on his very desk. Professor Plum, where were you the night that Mr. Boddy was murdered?
I was in the crew training center, preparing for tomorrow's training.
Interesting. Next suspect, step forward.
security officer, Colonel Mustard, and Mr. Boddy did not like me. He always said I was too serious, too serious, too serious. Well, Mr. Boddy didn't know that having fun on a fun ship is serious business. I met him at the academy. He tried to become an officer. He couldn't cut the mustard then, and he definitely didn't cut the mustard now. Now look at him. Always on the floor. Because why? He didn't take anything seriously. What could happen? You're on the ship. What could happen? You're in the middle of the ocean. You got to be serious. How do you think that those straws are the proper length? That way you don't poke an eye out. Someone has to be serious on this ship. He told me that when he became captain, he would remove all my seriousness away from this ship. He would change all the rules. He would actually get rid of me and every trace of seriousness. Makes me so angry. But that's okay. He got what he deserves. That's right. I mean, look at you.
Oh, you better believe it.
One thing you need to know about Colonel Mustard, other than his interesting command of the English language and pent-up aggression, is that he was on duty the night of the murder and responsible for the ship's only revolver. Since that night, the revolver has been missing. Colonel Mustard, where were you the night that Mr. Boddy was murdered?
I was in the security office, making security reports. And like the great American poet and former U.S. Marine Shaggy said, it wasn't me.
I believe Shaggy recently tweeted it was in fact him.
It was.
Next suspect, step forward.
All right, well, here's your first lesson. Everyone write it down. Write it down right now. That's called cleaning. That's what I do, but if you could help out a little, it would make our job just a little bit easier. I'm Miss White, and I had the pleasure of being Mr. Boddy's cabin steward. And one night I was cleaning his room. It was absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I stumbled upon an envelope under the bed, and it had the plans of how he would get rid of the chocolate melting cake. And like some of you, I eat that chocolate melting cake at least 5 times a day. I was very angry, and he caught me. He caught me going through the file, and he threatened to have me fired. And no one fires me. No one. So I did what had to be done. I told my supervisor.
One thing you need to know about Mrs. White is that this week she has a very interesting accent and nobody knows where she's from. Furthermore, how many housekeepers wear those heels? She's the only suspect that has access to Mr. Boddy's cabin. On the night of the murder, his cabin was searched, and there was a pipe missing from his sink. Mrs. White, wherever you may be from, where were you the night that Mr. Boddy was murdered?
I was on the promenade, cleaning. But for the record, I
Oh, someone's very passionate down there. Boo. Boo indeed. Boo. Next suspect, and final suspect. Step forward.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Peacock. Fabulous Mrs. Peacock. I know you all know who I am. Now, I live on board the best ship available that we have out there, this beautiful Carnival Breeze. And whenever I sail, I get the best room available. I have a balcony, I have 2 jacuzzis, I have a walk-in closet, I even have a huge bed to die for. Now, my first husband, Mr. Peacock, I'm sure you've all heard of him, was one of the original designers at Carnival over 40 years ago. And before he passed away, of completely natural causes, thank you, I was clear, he made sure I was very well taken care of. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Yes, I do look fabulous for my age. Ladies, head to the spa, ask for the Peacock. It works. Now, whenever I sail, I get to stay in the absolute best room available ever. It's like above a diamond. It's like way up in the stars. Can't even see it. But Mr. Boddy came on board and decided I didn't deserve it. He demanded my cabin and convinced Carnival to take it away from me. He was ruining my luck. But I know, feel sorry for me. Louder, louder, thank you, yes. But I didn't do it. I was planning on leaving this boat at the end of the cruise anyway.
First of all, it's a ship. One thing you need to know about Mrs. Peacock is although she's a fabulous lady, yes, lady, she's also the collector of rare knives. On the night of the murder, her cabin was searched, and the latest addition to her collection that she's purchased in the very exotic port of Galveston, Texas, was missing. Mrs. Peacock, where were you the night that Mr. Boddy was murdered?
I was having a fabulous dinner with Massimo. Y'all call him the captain. But I had a headache, and besides, I had to be up early in the morning. I had to go to the gym, tan a little bit, do some laundry, you know, the GTL kind of thing. So I snuck out a little bit early, but that's not suspicious in any way, shape, or form. I was just tired.
Keep your case files close by your side. We need your help, detectives. However, I need your help right here, right now. Put your case files down and put your hands together for the cast of Clue Suspects. You are dismissed. Small but so heavy. Hello. Feeling better, are we?
So here's the Clue case file. The story they told, the suspects, the weapons, and the locations. So I just took and put them in order. So like number 1 was, hold on, let me find it. Okay, number 1 was Miss Scarlett with the rope, and she was on Lido deck. So I put 1, 1, 1, and I put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I can remember who had what and where they were. All right, so then we have to go collect the clues here, and then on the last day is the reveal, and we have to fill out this card of who we think it is, and you can win a prize. Me and Cameron are at tea time. Yay.
I was fast
He woke up
asleep.
just for this. Because he loves his mother. Huh?
I said I would spend time with you. And I will.
And you love tea time.
I love you.
Okay. I would like the fruit tart. And I would like a scone with some cream.
This one is really good.
Yes.
Let's go try it. Maybe she's gonna like
it. Yes, thank you.
On the side?
Yes, and a macaroon, please. And give him a macaroon. He's never tried one.
Yes, sir. My daughter would like the fruit.
They're really good.
Sorry.
Thank you so much. Ah. So here is our tea time. And Cameron's already digging into his chocolate cake.
Do you want a picture?
That's okay. So our tea is steeping. We have hot water. And our tea bag is steeping. And just put it in, so we're gonna let it steep for a few minutes. Cameron has green tea. I opted for black tea this time.
Green tea is my favorite.
These macaroons are fantastic. So good. And I've had the scone before. The scone, if you get a scone, you have to get the whipped cream. Because the scone is very dry without the whipped cream, so you have to get the whipped cream. All of these desserts are really, really good. Try that macaroon, Cameron. And just see how good it is. Don't tear it, try and take it apart.
No, try to slide it back together.
Okay. Isn't that good?
Go half gallon sugar.
Yes. It's the best.
On its plate.
I know, it's really good. Ready? Hold on. Cheers. Cheers. Is it hot?
It's hot.
Mine's okay.
Hey, nice to meet you.
You came. I know. Look at this amazing view.
There's a cruise ship behind us.
Yeah, there's a cruise ship behind us. I think there's one in front of us too. Jason has joined us for tea time.
I'm here at tea time.
You had some peach cobbler. How's that peach cobbler?
Peach cobbler. It's very delicious. And a scone with some cream. Cheers.
These are fantastic. These are the scones. You have to get the cream on them. That's what makes them, is that cream on top. Of the day is the remedy, or this is the Red's remedy, so it's from the Red Frog Pub.
And of course, I got the skinny beer.
Jason's going skinny beer.
Watch my figure, y'all. I look good out here on this cruise ship.
Yeah, I tell you what, we're just sitting here listening to, we had some steel pans a little while ago. Now we've got some nice acoustic music. I'll take this over a DJ any day.
For us, you know, the DJ was cool a while ago, but
this is our speed. Yeah, this is more our speed.
Well, the sun kind of went over, and nice cool breeze, nice cold drinks, and a little bit of chicken fries.
Little chicken fried.
Name that tune. But you can't name it. Simple.
Well, give me like 2 more minutes and then I should have it figured out.
2 more minutes?
Yeah, whenever they start singing, maybe in a chorus. Yeah. Am I your prize toy? Aww.
Take it, Jason. We're going.
Oh, I know.
Cruising. Mach speed. Ow! Mach speed at sea.
Yeah, I think we're going right at a little over 20 knots, and I did the math. We're going about 23 miles per hour, which on the land is slow, but in the water, yeah, because yes, I did, because a 1 knot is 1.15 land miles. Look at that.
Speaking of knots, I got so many in my hair.
Oh my God, I know. Rat's nest.
Full day with long hair. Sucks.
So we got a gift of chocolate covered strawberries. Yes, I ate one before filming it. But thank you to Faye. This was from Faye. So she sent us a message.
Thank you, Faye.
And the chocolate covered strawberries.
We
Thank
love
you so much,
The way I
Faye.
said it sounded like etouffee. I said thank you, Faye.
Thank you, Faye.
Etouffee.
Thank you, Faye, so much for the strawberries. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We're getting ready for formal night, so this is perfect for our formal night.
But whatever, I'm doing it.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Get creative, relax, never know when that time is taken and